Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We are back in Dungeons and Dragons Online, and we are going to continue our adventures in Korthos Village. Now you're going to have to forgive me. Now I noticed this a lot in my previous video. There's a lot of background wind sound. We're just going to have to imagine that Korthos Village has a lot of wind as well as snow, and we can just accept that as fact and help it aid us in our immersion into this game. So as you can see down here, I am still level 1, rank 3. You gain ranks in this game before you gain levels, and for each rank you can assign an action point. I already went to my Paladin trainer here, and I talked to him, or her, I'm sorry, and I don't know if I can actually show you now, but yeah, I can. So these are class enhancements. Now you basically have 3 different choices to choose from, but you also get a race choice as well, so you can also assign some points based on what race you choose, which is kind of a cool thing. I just figured I'd show you that, even though I'm not really here to focus on builds per se, because I'm not an expert. I think I even mentioned in my previous video that I've basically plagiarized a solo build from the internet, and that is helping me get through the content. So without further ado, we're going to get started on our next dungeon here. We got to talk with Linus Weir. So, you're a dangerous paladin if I ever seen one, but I reckon you got a heart too. Up for helping us poor Korthos folk? Depends. What kind of help do you need? See that house yonder north? That's a storehouse, and in the back room, old Lars Hayton put his scrolls. Now the good folks of Korthos need that scroll, so someone's gotta go in and get it. I'd do it myself, but the storehouse's got a wee infestation. Rodents and spiders is all. But here's the kick. Old Hayton put a shield to keep Skelly Sahuagin hands off his scrolls. Only he ain't around no more to turn it off. But I'm sure you're bright enough to do it. The Village Storehouse is just next to the town tavern. What do you say? All right, I'll bring this scroll back to you. All right, so we're headed off to the storehouse, and we're gonna go with Elite again. And I'm gonna go to closed grouping options. I want to go through this dungeon not too slow, but not too fast either. So here we are.
Dust and mold fill this ill-maintained storehouse. You can hear the telltale skittering of vermin nearby.
What was that? Oh, we got a spider. There we go. Rolled a 17. Break all the barrels. Collect all the coin. We got them all. All right. So let's open this door, shall we? More rats. Ooh. Some more pieces. And we come to our next door.
This appears to be the main storeroom. It seems the villagers have been preparing for a protracted siege.
Ooh. Didn't see you there. Is that all of them? So reanimated rats. So I guess these are like rat whites? Undead rats?
A large silver key falls out of the crate.
Ooh, this could be useful.
A Sahagin emerges from a hidden passage, demanding the key. You mustn't let the scrolls fall into devourer hands.
God, I keep missing. Come on, crit. There we go. Our internet's being a little slow. Pop some potions. And we are good to go. Now let's take a look at where that Sahuagin came from. Ooh. We've got another chest. Excellent. We've got a necklace, which we can equip when we are level 3. We're getting a lot of high-level loot because we're doing these dungeons on elite difficulty. Alright, time to press on to the next door. Alright, I think that's all the barrels. Silver. And we are back to the room we first entered. But now we're able to go through this door, which we could not actually go through before because it was locked. So
The door swings open, revealing a magical sphere around the scroll. It appears that the floor in this room can be moved and rotated.
alright, let's go break all the barrels and then we'll begin our puzzle solving. Okay, so here we are introduced to our first puzzle. So sometimes I'm kind of stupid when it comes to puzzles, but we're going to give it our best shot here. and we will solve it eventually. Actually, we're going to switch that like that. Go. Come on. Oh, my internet's lagging, so... Okay. I have to say this in every video. I live in China, so sometimes the internet connection is rough. It's a bit rough. I love the music in this game, though. Very, like, old school, like... almost kind of psychedelic. You know... let's start from here. Okay. Now, I believe... yeah, switch it like that. Now all we've got to worry about is... moving this.
The protective spell dissipates.
There we go.
All that remains now is to take and deliver the scroll.
Now we can grab our scroll, and we can finish our dungeon. That's it, folks. So let's recall back to town and bring the guy back the scroll. So go back to Linus Weir. Linus Weir. Oh, you got the scroll. Let's see what it says. What's this then? There are no pictures. Well, never mind. I'll get it to someone who knows how to read. Don't worry. I ain't gonna forget you. Here, take this for your trouble. Okay. So we get a choice of belts, it looks like, and I'll go with the one that gives me some extra health. Alright, and so we have completed another dungeon. And we have gained some more ranks, which I will actually probably spend right now. So, come on. So we're going to spend them in extra lay on hands. And eventually that's going to give us a healing spell. Which will give us a lot of healing, which will be really helpful in our survivability. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I will see you next time as I continue this series. So long!